Hi, this is Jonathan with LexisNexis. In this video, I'm going to walk through the Time Matters Mobility component as well as the Time Matters for Microsoft Outlook add-in. The Time Matters Mobility component is available to firms. It, in essence, allows them to gain access to some key information and functions within the Time Matters program by means of a mobile device, which is defined as a physical smartphone or a tablet, but also can be used on other devices such as laptops or home computers. Pretty much anything with a web browser and an internet connection can access. So I'm just running this on a locally installed version of Google Chrome so you can kind of see the features and functions. So as you can see, the mobility is not designed to be a complete replacement for the client application, but gives access to the key things that you see here. So there's a contact component to the mobility. This allows you to come in and view existing contacts that are in the Time Matters database, add or edit contacts. If you drill down, it can give you a level of detail. Information is typically found on the primary tab and some related information. So that's the contact piece. Matters are very similar. Click on the Matters tab. This will give you access to a list of any or all of the open cases in Time Matters. Also have the means to add and or edit. And again, if you click into a particular matter, we'll give you some additional information as well as some related items, so related client, as well as notes and documents. Notes and documents you can access globally, or if you click one of these links, this will give you access to the notes and or documents that are specifically related to this case, so similar to the Notes tab or the Documents tab on a matter form within the client application. So that's the Notes form, and then Documents, again, very similar. List of existing documents. The other function that's available with the documents is the means to email the documents. So if you have a document and you want to send, click on the email this document, fill in the address, and hit send. A couple other components. Time and expense capture is another function of the mobility. So this allows you to view some recently added time entries as well as add new time and expense entries. So the form is pretty straightforward and similar to how time is entered directly through the Time Matters program. There's also a component for calendar and tasks. These, in essence, allow you to view calendar events for either yourself or someone else in the firm based on a selected day. And tasks is similar. Allows you to come in and select a date range and see tasks that have been entered in the system, mark them as completed, or create time entries from them. And then, as I mentioned, notes and documents can be accessed globally. So if you needed to come in and just search for a document or browse for a document file list across all cases, there's mechanisms to do that. Now, the Time Matters for Microsoft Outlook add-in is similar to the mobility in that it's not designed to be a complete replacement to the Time Matters client application. The idea behind it is to simply provide a means to gain access to information that's within the Time Matters database a little bit more easily and directly within the context of Outlook. So this is a component that can be turned on by users as they like. Once they enable it, you'll have an option to turn the pane on and off in either an expanded or compact mode. And basically what this will do is this will match email addresses based on a sender or recipient, so the CC, BCC, and look for matches within the Time Matters database. So if in a case where there is not a contact match, no results will be found, but it will give you the option to add. In the case where it does find a match, it will show and display matching contact records. So in this case, it only found one to this client in my database here, as well as some related matters. So at this stage, if you need more information related to this contact, you can simply click on the name. This will pull up the same form as you would get within the Time Matters application, but again, just gives you access to it through the context of Outlook, where you'll have access to all the information. Same type of deal with matters as well. So if you have a particular matter, can provide you with some basic information. If you need or want to gain access to any or all of the other details, meaning fields of information or related information, gives it a means to access it, again, through the context of Outlook. This will also be something that can be done based on appointments on a calendar. So again, if you have an appointment, highlight it. If it finds matches, it can return the similar types of results for contacts and matters. Now, the other piece to the add-in is a time and expense capture tool. So if you notice here, you've got a little time and expense icon, which gives you the means to quite simply put in a new time entry and or expense entry based on the case and or matter that you're working on. So if you're working on a particular case, needed to put in a time entry or an expense entry, again, right from the context of Outlook, the add-in has that ability as well.